Hi everyone, today I am updating my monthly budget for week 2. This week begins on Thursday, April the 9th and goes through Wednesday, April the 15th. The first thing I do is record all of the transactions that have taken place in the past week. The first thing is my husband's first paycheck for $659.01. So I'll put that in the income box under actual for the 5th of the month paycheck. Next, I will record transactions that have occurred under the monthly expenses. One of the kids had a prescription cost at $9.02, so we'll put that there. And there were 2 specialist copays for my children's allergist at $35 a piece under the doctor box. So we record the $70 spent for that. That's all of the monthly expenses thus far. Now I will record gas costs under weekly expenses, and that was $10 for me and $30 for my husband, so that was $40 for week 1. Lastly, I will record our miscellaneous expenses. So I completed our 2019 taxes, and I spent $110 on the program, so I will put that there. My husband also went to Dollar General and purchased some silicone for a household maintenance project, and so that is going there, and that was $11.85. So those are the expenses that have occurred up to this point. The next step in the process is to incorporate this week's income and bills. So I will fill in week 2 for my paycheck, and that is $698.80. Then I look at the box on the left for bills that determine which bills correspond with the color scheme here for week 2. So you can see that it's this red color, and that would be the Verizon bill that I have to pay this week. So I will put that in. That's the only regular bill to be paid with this paycheck. It's due on the 17th, but the next paycheck won't be paid until the 16th, and I don't like cutting bill paying that close to the due date, so I'll pay it now. I only take out cash in the monthly categories here that we did last week. I only do that once per month, so I don't have any more cash to take out there, so I can delete these cash amounts. Now for the weekly expenses, those occur every week, so I still need to take out cash for those that I do every week, and that's $125 for groceries and $20 for church and $10 for my son's allowance. And if you'll walk with me over to the cash amounts box, I need the same denominations, except for my children, I'm going to get one $10 bill and just make change for the other child out of what's already in their funds. I don't want my cash envelopes to be too thick because I keep it all in my wallet. The last thing that we have to do is add in our other expenses. I have 2 medical bills that we recently received. I will be paying both of those this week. The first is an emergency room bill for my husband for an arm injury. So the bill is $195.43. So I put that under the spent column, and then I give the hospital as the expense item name. And I also have a bill from the allergist for shipping of my son's vials of medicine for his allergy shots to his pediatrician's office. And that bill is $5. So I have a sinking fund for medical expenses. All my sinking funds are in my savings account. And I have $150 right now in the medical sinking fund. So I will have to pay the balance of these two bills that isn't covered by the $150 out of my miscellaneous fund for this month. So what I do is I will transfer money into my checking account from my savings account. So I will put the transfer in medical and I will make that a negative. So that keeps the total here accurate in terms of what my total I had allocated. That's why I don't put the $150 as income, so that it keeps the expenses correct under the miscellaneous money. You can see the results of all of these items at the bottom here under actual budget. And you can see that the balance right now is $1242.01, and that is what we have currently for use for the rest of the month. And as we get more paychecks and pay more, those things will be added to the budget every week. Please review my previous budget video for more in-depth information about my budgeting process. This video is linked in the description box below. There's also a link to my blog with a template for you to use with this budget on it. Please comment, like, and subscribe to see more videos related to budgeting, cash envelopes, organization, and productivity. Thank you for watching.